Sensei Vegan. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. I have something epic. I have something that is a master plan at hand. I want to show you guys something. I'm going to show you something. Remember that old saying? People used to say, well, if you want to make an omelet, you got to crack some eggs. Well, I'm going to prove that to be false, because tonight we're going to make a vegan-style Western omelet. Yeah, you heard it right. A vegan-style Western omelet. I'm going to show you how to get this thing jump-started, so please come back. Welcome back. Now let's get with these ingredients. This is what you're going to need for this Western-style vegan omelet. Here we go. A green pepper, all right? Green pepper, jalapeno pepper. Again, this thing is going to add a solid punch to it. A red pepper. It's kind of long for a red pepper, but we're going to need a red pepper. A sweet onion. Sweet onion. Some olive oil. This is extra virgin, like a virgin. Woo! Touch for the very first time. Anyway, it doesn't have to be extra virgin. You can use any kind of oil you want. This is what I have, so this is what I'm going to use. Some pepper. You're going to need a measuring cup, some measuring spoons, and most of all, some vegan eggs. And I'm rolling with some vegan eggs by Follow Your Heart. If you have not tried these succulent morsels, these succulent vegan morsels, I'm telling you, this thing is a home run in a box. This is a grand slam in a box. I am not sponsored. I do not get any kickbacks from Follow Your Heart, but I will tell you what, baby, this is the bomb. Man, yes, if you haven't tried it, please try it, okay? So that is what we're going to need, and when we come back, and I always say, I know you'll be back, we're going to just get this ball rolling, okay? We're going to get this avalanche rolling. We're going to get it kicking, okay? So come back. Welcome back. Thank you for coming back. Okay, let's get started. First thing we're going to do, we are going to get these peppers cut. And I'm only making one. So I'm going to cut a side off this red pepper, just like so. And I'm not going to waste it. I'm going to set this other aside. And yeah, I had a great day. I hope everyone else had a great day today. I always like to say that in my videos, because we are not on this earth for very long. So enjoy every moment that we are here. Okay, so we're getting these red peppers chopped up. And again, this isn't rocket science, everybody. We're just gonna cut these things, tuck your fingers in, get your thumb tucked in there. We're just gonna make some cuts here, okay? That's it. Get these into the bowl, okay? Put them in the bowl. And I'm going to add all these peppers because I'm not adding any meat, as you already know. I'm going to fill this with veggies. Oop, let me clean this side off. And let's go with the green pepper. Go on, let's put that side. This side, yeah, I like this side better. Tuck it in, and all you do is just cut it on the side, like that. Okay? See that? Very simple, very easy. I'm going to add a little more red peppers and green. And we're just going to cut this up. Might add another. Yeah, we're going to add another side, because this is much smaller. Into the bowl. I'm making a mess as usual. Pardon my back here. Actually, that is enough. That is enough right there. Now, this thing right here, this jalapeno, what I'm going to do, instead of cutting them in half like I normally do, I'm going to do it just like I did the other one. I'm going to cut the side, just like this. See that? Look at that. I don't have to worry about taking the seeds out. See? That is enough. Make sure you clean your hands thoroughly. Don't rub in your eyes after using these jalapeno peppers. I've done that before. It's like someone shot me in the face with mace, okay? Don't do that. Doesn't feel too good. You don't want to commit any bodily harm to yourself. And I should have put a dish towel. I'm trying to rush right now. Should have put a dish towel under my cutting board. That way it does not slide all over the place. And I'm actually going to do that after I cut this jalapeno. Remember, always do that. It's a little tip. I'm trying to rush tonight. And yeah, so get a dish towel under there. Again, we're going to cut these up now. These are the jalapenos going in. Okay, look at that. Nice, simple. And that's why we don't have to add any more of the green pepper, because this is definitely going to add some zinga to it. All right? So that goes in. Get everything into your bowl. I wrap this onion up really tight. Some say you shouldn't use it, but I am not going to waste this onion. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this outside layer off here. Okay? Because I'm going to take this outside skin off. And everyone knows how I feel about cutting onions. Don't like it. That is not my thing to do. I hate cutting onions. All right. And how we do this, how I normally do it, I keep this root part on, because if you cut it off, the onion's going to fall apart. And then what I do, I start making fine slices. And as you can see, I keep my lead finger tucked in. See, so if the knife hits it, you're not going to cut the tip of your finger off. Okay, or you can use 2 fingers. And keep your thumb tucked back. And just make these nice cuts in here, just like this. See that? Very simple. And you know what? I'm going to have to make 2 of these. I'm going to have to. I'm going to have an angry person in the house. Yeah, my wife's going to get fired up, so I got to make her an omelet too. So this is it. Look at that. Look how nice and even these come out. And these onions are delicious, man. I love sweet onions. And we're going to put those in like that. Might go 1 more. Yep. Perfect. And we get these in the bowl. Okay. So we have the green peppers, the red peppers, the jalapeno pepper, and the sweet onion in the pan. In the bowl. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that, man. We are about to make some magic here. When we come back, see, look, I can't even contain myself right now because I'm getting excited. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how to get these eggs prepped and in that pan right there. Not over there, this pan over here. Okay? We're going to get this stuff started in this pan over here. So please come back. Okay, welcome back. And what we're going to do now, we're going to get started with these eggs. I just want to take and read the directions to you very, very quickly. You're going to need 2 level tablespoons of the powder. And you're going to add a ½ cup of ice cold water. And you're going to whisk that together. That's it. And that's how you make the egg. All right, very simple. So I got my trusty dusty measuring spoons here. And I'm going to add the tablespoons. So this is a tablespoon. We're going to add 2 of these. Look at that, I have a little trouble. Let me get off to the side so you can see. There's 1. 2. That is it. It is that simple. Okay, make sure you seal these up really, really good. And now we're going to add the ice cold water, just a ½ cup. Okay, we're going to do, you know what I think I'm going to do? That's what I'm going to actually use 2 eggs for this. This is going to be a 2 egg. Yeah, we're going to do it right. Pardon me, we're going to do the 2 egg omelet. You can't have an omelet with 1 egg. That don't make any sense. That makes no sense. So we're going to actually add some more. Okay, so we're actually going to add 1 more. And we're going to make a 2 egg omelet here. There's no sense in doing 1 egg. So again, we're going to add 2 of these. 1. Nice and level. 2. And that is it. All right. So now we're going to add this 1 cup of water. Ice cold water. Make sure it's ice cold. Counter space is clean. And we're going to whisk this around. Vigorously, that's what they say. Okay? And the awesome part about this thing, it looks just like scrambled eggs. It smells just like scrambled eggs. See, look at that. Look at that. It smells just like scrambled eggs, man. This is crazy. That is it. That is it. When we come back, I'm going to actually start preheating this pan because they say the pan has to be hot. You want it to sizzle when this stuff hits, okay, so it cooks properly. Welcome back, man. I am so excited. Thank you for coming back. I have the pan preheating. It is hot. But I tell you what, I'm going to add this olive oil. Some of this olive oil in here. Some olive oil, for some of you didn't understand what I said. All right? I'm going to add some of this. Not much. Not much. Okay, you don't want this stuff sticking. Coat your pan. Whiz it around in that pan a little bit there. Ooh, man, dump it out on my leg. Do not do that, okay? Even though this is non-stick, I always add a touch of oil when I'm cooking this type of stuff because you don't want all your stuff to wind up laying in that pan, if you know what I mean, okay? So, we're going to get this in. As you can hear, it is sizzling. And just stretch it out over the pan, okay? Get it over the pan. That's what I'm talking about right there. Sprinkle your pepper mixture throughout this bad boy. Look at that. How pretty. And a little bit of fresh ground pepper in there. I'm just going to let this cook up. It is that simple. I'm going to flip this around. I'm telling you, man, this is, who would ever think that you would be able to make these vegan eggs like this? I mean, this is incredible. Anyone would come in here, they would not know the difference. They would think these were just regular beat up eggs in this pan. That's it. Okay, so we're going to let this cook up. I'm going to turn the heat up a little bit on it. Wow, this firmed up really, really good. So now, the hardest part of an omelet is what? The flip. I'm going to flip this. And I'm going to have to actually bring my other hand in. But that is good, and that's a nice little flip. These eggs are done. This omelet is done. Wow! Look at that right there. Sprinkle a little more peppers on top. Boom! I'm telling you, baby. Wow! Look at that. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm telling you, I'm about to jump through the ceiling. What we're going to do, I'm all over the place. I'm going to give you guys a close-up shot of this, and then we're going to rock this taste test, okay? Look at this work of art, everybody. A vegan, Western-style omelet, Sensei vegan style. Thank you for coming back. Thank you so, so much for coming back. Y'all know what time it is. I don't have to say anything, but for all you rookies, new jacks, and newcomers, it's taste test time. It's taste test time. Yeah, it's taste test time. 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 Let's rock and roll. Here we go. And I let this cool down so I'm not burning my mouth tonight. Man, it's just like eggs. This is incredible. Excuse me. Hold on. This is good. Wow. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Mama, 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 I kid you not, man. Woo! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Follow your heart. Man, you ain't no joke, baby. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna hold this plate up. I'm gonna eat the whole thing. I don't think you've ever seen me on a taste test almost eat the whole thing in one shot. This is incredible. This is incredible. Guys, ladies, gentlemen, kids, what you gotta try this. Okay? You gotta try this. I'm in awe. Sorcery! That's what people would say when they walk in your kitchen and say, man, they're making an omelet with no eggs. You'd be like, what? Sorcery! Sorcery! Like you're doing some magic or something. This is incredible. Sensei Vegan. You know the best part about this? No animals were hurt making it. Hello? Good night.